Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Go ahead and right here, right now.
Subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up, everybody? We back in the building for Primetime Talk, another great episode in the building. How is everybody doing? Let me know everything looks good, sounds good, and we're going to make it happen. Larry Young said, I was the first one on here. All right, but I don't know. Brother Jay Blaze might have you beat. Now, he got a thumbs up. Shout out to Brother Jay Blaze in the building, man. Glad to see you back with the team, man. You know what? We love you, brother. We got you back as always, man. You understand that? And much love to you, my man. You are the glue to the U. That's what I always call you, man. LNV say thumbs up. Susie Pink in the building said thumbs up. Speaking of Susie Pink and Brother Jay Blaze, they have joined the College Fantasy Football League that we have going on. All of them got closed out, but Brother Jay Blaze and myself, and I know Really Flawed may not want to hear this, we're trying to open another one. If y'all want to jump in, Brother Jay Blaze say he ready to take somebody's head off. He said he ready to take somebody's head off. So that's where we are right now. That's what we're looking at. So that's where I am. If y'all want to jump in, let them know in the chat, Brother Jay Blaze, you ready to compete. You going for the crown. So if y'all interested in that, I will open another one to see if we can close it out. I think he got 3 people on deck. So that means we need 9 more people in order to close it out. So if y'all want to do it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know, and I'll definitely make it happen. All right. Susie Pink, also, thank you for closing out the last one. Much love to you. Much love to you because you sure helped Coach out, boy. We was on a telethon, I guess, is the right way to say it. But anyway, let's get into some Colorado news, man. The season is around the corner. A lot has happened. As the thumbnail says, Shedeur got snubbed from the preseason All-American poll. And I'll talk about that, but I do want to talk about this scrimmage I've been hearing about. And I did not get a chance to see the scrimmage. They had some well-off media clips of it, which is fine, which is great. But they said there was another video going around in regards to the scrimmage from another gentleman. I forget his name. But anyhow, I still didn't get an opportunity to see it. But they said there was some worrying facts on there. I was on another person's channel. And they said that it was some worrying things when it came to the offensive line. Now, I didn't see it, so I'm clearly speculating here when I say these things. But maybe that's to happen. I know that Khalil Benson supposedly has an injury, so he's down. And some other players are hurt. And this is what I tell people. That was always my concern for Colorado this season going in. The newness and injury. Injury is huge, man. And when you start talking about those big boys getting hurt, it makes a big difference. I know they shuffle some guys around. I think Tyler Brown is now playing guard, and you got Jordan Seaton out there at the other tackle position. Tyler Brown playing tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Jordan Seaton out there trying to play tackle as well. So a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can definitely go on in that situation. So, again, I don't know. I'm sorry, say you get nothing. Okay. So anyhow, I'm sorry, let me click this. I got to clean up something right quick. Okay, sorry about that. But anyhow, all right, here we go. My bad. So anyway, so we're back at that talking about those parts. Like I say, football is around the corner. Colorado plays on the 29th, which is a Thursday, to kick off their season against North Dakota State. Should be a good game, but I've clearly said that Colorado should demolish North Dakota State. I don't even think it's going to necessarily be a game. That's my opinion. I don't think it's going to be a game. Oh, I forgot to take the fantasy off. It's still rolling. So, Brother Jay, you might get your dreams come true. Let's make a wish foundation. Let's see. But like I said, I mean, North Dakota does run some things where they kind of run the ball or do the things that they do. However, I believe that Colorado does have more athletes than everyone else. So far as North Dakota overall, I think they can follow some issues when it comes to schematics, and that's part of what it is. But it's like a race, right? You start off here, everybody starts off at the same line, but eventually I believe Colorado pulls away because I do believe that they're more talented than North Dakota State, even given the complexity maybe of their offense and the way in which they run the ball and the discipline and all that stuff. I don't think North Dakota State is the same North Dakota State that they were. And I feel that way because of the transfer portal. I feel that way because the transfer portal is not favorable to a school like North Dakota State. North Dakota State would be favorable to a program back before you had transfer portal because players would have to transfer down in order to play right away, and they could kind of get some good guys that way. But when you're talking at that particular level, they are now the team that's getting poached, right? They are the team that's getting poached. Keith, what's up with you, brother? I got to call you, man. Coach B, I've been on it. But anyway, so a team like North Dakota State, they get their good players poached away, right? So in essence, they kind of developed these guys, and I believe a receiver went to Iowa and another one went to Kansas State, if I'm not mistaken. But they didn't lose a lot of guys, but that's kind of what I see. They had two good running backs last year. I think both of them are going. The quarterback is back and the receiver is back. But I still don't think that's enough. For the very first game for the Colorado Buffaloes as they come out the gates on this deal, man. And I think they've beat them convincingly. Let's talk a little bit about the AP poll, right? Everybody is up in arms about the AP poll. And I don't understand why. I mean, guys, I get it. There's no hate. But guys, we're talking about the AP preseason All-American. And they got Carson Beck and they got Dylan Gabriel. Carson Beck won. Carson Beck last year, let's call it what it is, puts up 3,900 yards, 3,941 yards, 72% completion rate, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's great. Okay. Dylan Gabriel, he goes in and he puts up 3,600 yards, 3,660 yards, 69% completion rate, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And Shedeur comes in, puts up 3,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. I believe two things actually hurt this, and I think it's a fair assessment, just what it is. Sacks and record. Sacks and record. Now, I know we got Colorado fans here, but at the end of the day, guys, come on. Sacks and record. This is not everybody gets a trophy. And here's the biggest thing. If y'all think Shedeur cares, I don't think he cares. We're talking about a preseason All-American poll. I would rather be the All-American instead of the preseason All-American. So what, like, I guess I made it a story too because I'm on here talking about it. So I guess I made it a story as well. But hey, Coach Hayes, I tell y'all, this business 101 for Coach. So y'all talking about it, I'm talking about it. But how I look at this, to me, this is a non-story. And I don't know. I mean, Twitter is going berserk about this. And I'm not understanding why. I'm not understanding why. Okay, let's talk about yards. Carson Beck threw for 700 more yards. Dylan Gabriel threw for 400 more yards. Shedeur had 27 touchdowns. Carson Beck had 24. So he beats him by 3. I get it. He had 3 more interceptions than Shedeur. I get that also. But the sacks were astronomical. The record, you're 4-8. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hell, Coach Prime got Coach of the Year That should be good enough. I'm just calling it what it is. Football is a results-based business. A results-based business. This got nothing to do with Colorado, or in my opinion, nothing. The record, the production. Okay, I threw 3 more interceptions, but I also threw 700 more yards. Well, he's on a better team. That usually happens. So I'm a little lost of why this is even an issue in any stretch of the imagination. But I understand people, get up in arms, and I understand, and everybody wants to win. But guys, let's give credit where credit is due. We're not talking about the difference in 3 or 4 yards here. We're not talking about the difference in 100 or 200 yards here. So I don't know why this is an issue. Real quick, shout out to LMV in the building. Let me see. Normal Guy Ham, what's up with you? Crypto X, thank you so much. Let me see here. Shad in the building. Jay Brown, Clinton Moses, TH. Say facts, coach. Will H says, it's CU season again, and I'm back again this year to hear Coach Hayes. Whether I agree or disagree, I'll always an entertaining show. Well, thank you, Will H. I appreciate that. And I don't have a problem with agreeing and disagreeing, right? It's all opinion-based until they play 12 times in the fall. Now, those will be facts. Right now, everybody is doing stuff based on opinion. Nobody knows. Could they go 12-0? They could. The likelihood? I don't think so. Could they go 1-11? They could. The likelihood? I don't think so. So I get it. You know what I mean? All good. KC3, man, where you been? It's not even up to debate until Shedeur wins some game. Bro, at the end of the day, it's all about winning. It's all about winning. And can I tell you this? Even if he won 8 games last year, I still don't think that would have been enough to give him an All-American, preseason All-American ranking. I just calling it what it is. People can say what they want. Even if you won 8 games last year. Statistically, you're 700 yards shorter. 3 touchdowns shorter than Carson Beck. But you're also 3 interceptions. But those interceptions, whatever. So that's just how I look at it. So Shedeur, okay, glad you said that, Brooks. Interesting. Why Shedeur in it? Because if you look at Travis in a different situation, quarterbacks get based on winning. Come on, bro. Come on now, Brooks. Come on. People say, listen to this. He didn't win enough games as a quarterback. But people act like there's no such thing as a defense that might give up. So this dude could go out there and lose games 59-56. He didn't win enough. You can't put quarterbacks in the same category as any other position on the football field. And that's true in all facets as a quarterback. Whether you look at it money, with the way they get paid in the league, the way they are treated, you can't even touch them in practice, dog. Well, according to Prime, you can't touch Travis either. But y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going, right? What I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it is. So we can't put the quarterback in the same category as everybody else. Come on. I appreciate you, Brooks. Thank you for saying a good point. Thank you, brother, man. All right. Or maybe other man. I don't know. Or lady. I don't know. I can't tell by the name. But anyway, shout out to you for that. But there are some people, like I say, that's in this thing, and they've made some moves. You know, when you look at this deal right here, you got Carson Beck, Ollie Gordon, or Marion Hampton. Bro, 15 hundo. Luther Burton, McMillan, the tight end from Michigan, Loveland. And then they got the old lineman, of course. I guess they're looking at PFF grades. And look where they put Travis in, all purpose. They didn't put him at corner. They didn't put him at receiver. Because individually, He may not have made a move, but combined, he gets the all-purpose grade. So that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Let me see here. Want to go through this. All right. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like Coach Prime is also made up with CBS from what I saw. And shout out to Truck and Chubby on this. I saw a 30-second clip on Twitter where Coach Prime was all good with CBS. He said, "We real good, dog. We real good, baby. We real good." So apparently, they made amends and they've hugged and kissed and made up with CBS. So I don't know what that is, but I will give a shout out to Prime in that clip. I did hear him say, and I think he was speaking to the reporter, I don't know his name, in which he kind of shut down from CBS, was that he would say he'd sit down with him and even give him an exclusive. So shout out to Prime for that. Shout out to him for that and doing those type of things, man. I still wish he'd go after Athlon dude, Steve Croder or whatever his name. Go after his neck, dog. Go after his neck. He got your players out there looking like they strapped. Furthest from the truth. Don't be a culture vulture and don't know the culture, vulture. Don't be a culture. I need to put that on the shirt. Don't be a culture vulture and don't know the culture, vulture. Huh? I think I got something there. I'm going to put that on the shirt. Yeah, we're going to put that on the shirt. But anyway, I am interested to see them come out and play and everything else. I was speaking to somebody. I want to bring them up here in a second. I want to talk to them a little bit and see what's going on and see if they're ready for this action coming up, man. Y'all have seen him before. He's been on the show before, but he's no stranger to the show, but he's been on the show before. But y'all go ahead and let me get my dog in here. Let me see here. Y'all give me dog. Y'all clap it up. Maybe not. Hold up. I got to get the audience ready. They done fell asleep on me. Y'all clap it up. For my dog. AG in the building. What's up with you, baby? You on mute. I don't know. You still on mute.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
There you go, boy. You sound like a Sprint commercial. I can hear you now. You got 4 balls and everything. What's up with you, man?
Ain't nothing, brother. How's everything?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I know you were back there listening to me.
Yeah, I listen to you. See, I got my certified buff shirt on.
Ooh, that boy's certified boof in the building,
certified
boy.
buffs in the building, baby.
Hey, shout out to my mans right here. I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. I'm going to do it right now, straight up. And I'm putting out a disclaimer. No, we ain't talk about this. But y'all know, you know, just say your son's name. Say your son's name.
Assad Wasim.
I'm telling y'all right now, Assad Wasim gonna turn that thing out this year. He gonna have a kick return or a punt return or both. And I'm giving him 500-yard minimum.
Hey man, I hope that everything you say come true. That's for certain.
Hold up, but I ain't finished. But hold on, but wait, there's more.
Okay.
And I'm giving him 8 touchdowns off them 500 with the little quick the little bubble screen. You want to know why I can say this? Because I watched the dude play right here in Orlando. I watched him put that work in. I watched him make people look stupid.
Yeah, he's a talented little kid. You know, his time will come, and when it comes, you know, he just, you know, unfortunately, you know, we had in a day and time where kids aren't used to sitting. You know, they get like, you know, when we was coming up, you know, you like I compare him, and you probably can attest to this. His game is very Peter Warrick-ish.
Very much so.
It really is, and I compare him to him a lot, but I always remind him and everyone else, Peter Warrick redshirt his freshman year. Peter Warrick didn't really play his redshirt freshman year.
That's
People
right.
forget that, you know. So the kids nowadays, man, like I just got off the phone with Cedric Baxter. He just had his surgery today. You
Shout
know,
out
it
to
was beautiful.
TJ, man.
Yeah, man, it was beautiful to talk to him. You know, he had spirits up, and and like I told him, man, you kids are everything's so microwave now. But
Hmm.
but you really don't have to get off to like your third or fourth year in a program. So one good thing I do admire at Colorado is the addition of Coach Jay Field and they got a good assistant coach too, and Rashad. Those guys, have done a tremendous job with him, and they'll get him prepared. And if he gets his opportunity, he'll knock it out the park. But you got LeJounte, you got Jimmy. Those boys are real in front of him are really talented for certain.
So it's funny you say that. And for some reason, these down South Florida boys keep popping up, right? Now I don't think is LeJounte from Florida. I know he went
He's
to
from
FAU.
Florida. No, he's from Florida. Like LeJounte, he was over there from Palmetto. I remember him. He was LeJounte, in my opinion.
Oh, he a West Coast kid from out
Yeah,
of like the Tampa area. Okay.
LeJounte can play. Period. I would dare to say, I would put their three like LeJounte, Assad, and Jimmy up against any three slots in the country. I mean, seriously, they are typical Florida boys. They got different attributes, but they all are really really talented.
And the reason I'm saying that is because we had a talk. I'm not going to get into that part tonight, but I was saying there's a lot of Florida players there. There's a lot of Florida players, and you think about it. Jimmy right here from Seminole, they just played Jones, got their head knocked off their shoulders.
Jones loaded. Jones loaded.
They loaded.
If Elijah don't win this year, he need to quit, and that's my frat brother. Elijah, I'll be the first one to tell him. I hope he sees this. If Elijah don't win state this year, hey, he got to get fired because they loaded. Unless somebody get hurt, they should win state.
Shout out to Elijah Williams, the head coach over there at Orlando Jones High School. Shout out to Rawhide real quick. Appreciate it, man. He sent the what they call them, apples and oranges over. If I'm saying it right, I might be jacking it all up. But he sent the apples and oranges over. I appreciate y'all for coming through. But real quick, you talked about your frat. Hold up. Somebody said something right here. I just saw it. Oh, here we go. Talk to him. FMJ.
What's up, Nuke? What's good, baby? He know what it is. Spring 90, 7 Club, Atlanta Theta. He know what it is.
Shout out to Coach Hayes, GDI.
Hey, it's okay to be GDI. I mean, we don't have a problem with you guys. We just represent what we represent. You know what it is.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. Hey, man, I work with a dude. He a Kappa too, man. He be all on my head. So anyway, again, talking about Assad and talking to you in the past, I've said this before, which is kind of funny. But I know what he can do. And I know I'm like, oh, coach, you sound like a homer. Well, I am. Why? Because I've seen him since 6th grade, 5th grade, growing up, being around the players and people that know or don't know what you do, but you take guys on bus tour. You've been on the show before. We may have some new viewers, but you take the top players around on bus tours, help with recruiting, all that kind of stuff. Run the 707 with what was a 3-stripe and all of that.
Yeah. I basically am the person that bought Adidas to all these guys you see. I basically put their program together, and I do the 707. I've been doing it for years, 10, 15 years. So, it's not a coach in the country who doesn't know me. Like I said, I just left. What's up? Oh, that's there we go. Nuke, what's up, baby? Hey, Spring 90. That's what I'm talking about. 7 Club as well. I know. Hey, Nuke, we got to get up, man, because we're gonna have a good time. But that's after. We'll talk about that later. But I've been doing that for a minute, and Assad was kind of blessed in the fact that he had all these guys. Like Coach won't toot his horn, but Joe Milton, Coach was that's how me and Coach met years ago when Joe Milton was a sophomore, and Assad had those guys, DeAndre Johnson that went to Florida State. He had these guys as mentors, and Assad knew he was going to be All-State. And by the way, Player of the Year in the state of Florida. But Assad knew that because he had all these guys telling him, Joe Milton, don't drop a ball, Assad, all those kind of things. So it really had nothing to do with me. I would tell parents, if you have a kid and you want put them around older kids and good older kids, because, people don't realize how good a kid Joe Milton really is. He might be one of the best kids going. Tyler Davis with the Rams, Ronaldo Green, all these guys, they poured into him. And so he expect even Brendan Gant, who's at Colorado now, He was an All-American coming out of high school. He poured into Assad when he came. So those are things that he was blessed with and fortunate to do. And like I tell people, because as a parent, like I don't really get on the blogs and all that. My wife does. I don't really pay attention to it because most of the people don't know football. So it's like the people are just fans. They just out there talking. Like I hear, like people getting on you about your show last year when you said Colorado would. I think you said 5-7. And
6-6.
yeah, you
I
said
said
6
6
and
and 6.
6, right? And people were like, dogging you out. This is football. Shedeur gets hurt. One bad series against Stanford. It could flip. The Stanford game they could have been 7-5. But after that game, it flips. So I try not to get into it, but like I do remind people because sometimes people get it twisted. Assad was player of the year in the state of Florida, and for those of us who live in Florida, we know that that's not taken unlikely. You know,
No.
you got to be a dog to do that. And he's a dog. He just got to wait his turn. When his turn come, though, he gonna knock it out the park. It's just what it
Yeah.
is. And what I
Yeah.
love that Prime has that wide receiver room is that deep to where and I'm a coach by nature. So my thing with the side is, hey man, just keep balling, keep chalking wood. When your time comes, kick down the door and then roll with it.
Yeah, because and you said something interesting. Players don't want to wait. Bro, I remember going to school, dog. Guess what? You weren't trying
Not
to be
no more.
on varsity in ninth grade. Them dudes had muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now,
Mhm.
and I think
I was scared.
but I think it's a thing of like, it's like the Pop Warner thing, right? Where a kid is so good through Pop Warner, or we used to call it
Mhm.
Optimist, and then they work their
Yeah.
way up. And then, they started this because, like you say, this whole transfer thing. So I got to put them on varsity so I don't lose
Mhm.
them, and it's very rare that you see freshmen truly excel in high school, even as freshmen. You have some I'm not saying 100%, but
Right.
a lot of the kids who think that they are varsity ready, their body's not even intact. They're not even ready. Even if they big boys, they carrying a lot of fat and a lot of weight and all that stuff.
Bruh, I was to be honest, when Coach Bettison told me he wanted Assad to play varsity, I wasn't feeling it at all because I'm a coach. I'm Assad 135 pounds, 5'5", 5'6". Man, I ain't trying to, that's at the end of the day, that's still my baby. And his first
Right.
game out there was against Avante Williams, who at the time was the number 3 player in the country at safety. And then Assad is was so cocky because Avante was literally at my house before I took him to go to Georgia. And Assad talking noise that, like 2 weeks before the game. Yeah, Avante, I'm gonna do this. I'm saying, like, man, leave it alone. And bro, as soon as that game hit, I saw Avante coming out of that tunnel. And my kids, they, Jimmy Horns, all these kids, they rock with me. He told me
Right.
straight up, he said, Coach, I love you, but he got to pay for this shit tonight. I said, ooh.
Hey, you and your wife in the stand to my, oh my baby.
I didn't even tell my wife because she would have went and dragged him off the field. And he showed tried to kill him. He was trying to hurt him so bad that he missed it. That's how bad he was trying to hurt him. But it was funny because after that game, my son went to Coach Bettison and said, I don't think I'm ready for varsity. But but that was the preseason game, and the first game came in, and he had like 4 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. And because Bettison benched him because he was scared, and he put him in. We was down 14-0. We ended up beating the team 42-14. But
Hey, you know what's funny about that? He didn't even get hit. That wind went past him so much he knew it. He felt the wind. He was like, "Hold up, bro. Hey,
he had to
that
block.
wind hurt. The wind hurt."
Well,
So,
people,
boy.
People don't understand. You got to block. Like people think receiver is just about catching the ball. You got to block somebody. And that's one thing I admire about his coach, Coach Phillips. He's adamant about them boys being complete wide receivers. I think Coach Prime has done a tremendous job of getting a lot of those guys who have been there to come back and coach those kids on all facets of it. The team is definitely a better team. It's definitely a little bit more talent. It's a lot more deeper. So we're gonna see. Like I said, they have a nice little schedule. But if they come out there BSing like any game in football, you could lose. But I think those boys will be ready. And I heard you talking earlier. I think that hopefully, I'm pretty sure that they're not really worried about the preseason All-Americans and all that other stuff. If they win, like football, generally speaking, no matter what sport you're in, no football, pros or college, the teams that are all Americans at the end of the year are all pros are the teams that win. Very rare do you have a guy on a team that's 4-8 and he's going to be, looked at as the number one guy. Especially, we know Carson Beck because he beat Wakava. He was a bad boy, and Dylan, we know him because he played at UCF, so we watched him throw too. But it's not like these guys are scrubs. The problem I have is when they boost somebody up and they're a scrub in sports.
Mhm.
Like if the kid's not a scrub, you can't even get mad. It's not like those guys aren't serviceable.
Right. And again, right, I understand the fandom and all that.
Mhm.
Shout out to Really Flaw. I'm trying to keep my sandwich clean, as she said. But like to me, this is a non-story. I mean,
It is.
we're talking about 2 spots. We're not talking about 12 quarterbacks on a list. We're talking about 2 quarterbacks, and they took the 2 most productive, I would assume, coming back into college with winning records.
Yeah, I think that Shedeur was definitely probably a little bit more productive, especially because his line was not as good. I won't say terrible because that's disrespectful to the kids over there, but they weren't as good. And
Mhm.
so, he had a little bit more adversity.
Correct.
Oregon and Georgia, were 2 quality teams. Both of them were. They had a little bit more oomph. Just like as you can see when we played Oregon, you saw what happened. And like Coach Prime, to his credit, said, you better get us now, because
Mhm.
he realized that they didn't have that, and so that was a good thing for him because it made him go, make sure his line could hold up and those kind of things. But I just think that a lot of fans, they're just that fans, and I think
Mhm.
that and it's okay to be a fan, but it's a long season. I got a lot of confidence in Shedeur. He has a boatload of weapons. I mean, the wide receiver room is the only thing that would be a question mark would be to see will the line be able to hold up, and that's really pretty much it. If the line holds up, because I'm telling you now, that defensive line is going to surprise some people this year. So if the offensive line can hold up, they're going to be okay. Put it like this: I guarantee you, nobody ain't going to score 30 points a game on them this year. I guarantee you that.
Ooh!
They bite. That defense biting, man. I'm telling you. That defense, I'm talking from a coach's perspective. I ain't talking about, because like me, like we talked last year, and people, I'll say it now, I didn't give them 6-6. Remember we was talking? I was like, hey, no, they're not gonna get 6-6. I just thought that was unbelievable from a team that was 1-11. That all of a sudden now and I thought they had a great season to go 4-8 personally. I thought they had a great season.
Mm.
One win or another there, they could have been, that 6-6. But I can promise you that defense is biting. Like the second and third string guys on that defense are gangster. That defensive line, they biting, bro. I'm telling you. And the linebackers then got a little better, and for certain, the corners are better. That secondary
Ooh!
is good. Defense will not be the problem. I promise you. Only if they get anything on offensive line, they're gonna be a problem.
All right. Hey, listen, AG, dog, I trust you, dog. We go
Hey man,
back like 4 flats.
right? No, put it like this. If you see the D line, matter of fact, we'll go to a game.
Well, here, well,
If you
here's the
see that
thing.
D
I
line,
can't.
it's
It's
gonna be
hard to
about
see
everybody.
it. Yeah, but it's hard to see it because, um, being honest, when you look at well off, from a coach, I want to see it from the beginning. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like to make an assumption because I saw a guy run through a set. How did he get there? That's my whole focus. But again, I know I'm looking at it through a
Right now.
different
No,
lens
no, no doubt.
than most people. And so that's why I say I'm just interested to see them play. I do want to see the discipline factor when it comes to uh, uh, North Dakota State and how they do it, the misdirection, the gap schemes, so forth and so on. Because teams like that, as we know, Apopka Blue Darters, I
Correct,
don't know if
correct.
they're still doing it now.
No, they're
They
not.
were
They 4 wides now.
really well.
Mhm.
Apopka Blue Darter was known, especially back with what's my man
Wayne
name,
T.
man?
Darlington, Coach Darlington.
Darlington, Rick Darlington. So back with Rick Darlington, not only that they ran the misdirection and all that, but they had players doing it.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean? And so that makes it even worse. So these guys, I feel, are not as athletically talented as Colorado. And like I said, I believe it starts off as a race. I may be wrong, but eventually Colorado just pulls away from them because you get out athlete, you get out scheme, big plays happen and so forth and so on. So I don't even know. A lot of people kind of worried about North Dakota State. I don't have a worry about North Dakota
I'm not
State.
worried about North Dakota State. I mean, I hope the kids are, but I'm telling you,
Yeah,
that defense is biting. That defensive line is biting, and you know me. I mean, at the end of the day, if people can say they want, I'd rather have a cold defensive line unit over anything. I promise you. I'm talking about
oh, of
over
course.
offensive line, over quarterbacks, over receivers. I mean, if you got a cold defensive line, you gonna always be in there. You're gonna always have a shot. And that the New York Giants showed you that twice against Tom Brady. The Philadelphia
Yeah,
Eagles showed you that against Tom Brady. So
yeah.
so it is what it is. And he said, Baker's checked down, Charlie.
But you know what's funny? Again, right? And he said, "As T-Cal." I think that's the guy from Buffed
Yeah,
in Prime.
yeah.
Here's what I'll say about that. A lot of people don't realize that's not a bad thing.
Nah, they say that like it's, hey man, I coached
Like,
707 for years, and the reality is, give me a check down, Charlie, every time. I
bro,
I want that guy, ding 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 touchdown, ding 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 touchdown. So I mean, you can give me a check. I'd rather have that guy than the guy that's always going for the big touchdown. So uh,
bro. Here's my thing. Here's my thing, AG. On the real for real. The GOAT, the
was check
greatest of
down,
all
Charlie.
time.
Was check down,
Bro,
Charlie.
he's averaging 10 yards.
Uh-huh.
So that means he could throw the little ones to Armadillo and Wes Welker and
Yeah.
all of these cats. Bro, yeah, you'll take a shot here and there. You may have stretched the field a little bit more when you had Randy because you had a guy. But guess what? They win you ball game. And here's the beauty of it. Here's the beauty of it. And I used to tell Joe this too. If I throw it to that fast dude right there and he take you 80 yards, he got 80 yards receiving and you got 80 yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
And you threw it 5 yards.
Threw it 1 yard,
Ask Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey goes down the greatest Hurricane quarterback probably of all time.
Right.
And guess what? He was surrounded with All-Americans. Not even All-Americans, Pro Bowlers.
Yeah. Nah, he was
Hall of Famer Andre Johnson.
Congrats, shout out to him. Which
Johnson?
you know Whitney Simon, right?
No.
Whitney went to Jones when you was coaching. He ended up going to Southern Illinois. Whitney done messed around now. Whitney is the clothing designer for all the stars. The outfit you saw Andre Johnson wear the Hall of Fame was his, and also so he's doing it like that. Like every time I look up on his page, he's dealing with somebody in the NFL, NBA. He's a professional stylist. That's all he does.
Well, tell him I can't afford it. But tell him, Coach, I need a Gator outfit, dog. How many canes? When I go to games,
they ain't ready for that, bro. They're not ready for that, Coach. That me personally, I think Gators are smooth. I got about 3 or 4 pair in the closet. I get it, but these people nowadays they ain't ready for that.
You say the Gators are smooth or Gators are smooth?
Gators, like I'm talking about clothes.
I thought you meant the Gators, like the foot.
My dad from Detroit, so I don't even, I mean, I appreciate, the football guys. We got players over there and all that. But, when I talk about Gators, we're talking about Detroit player style, that kind of thing.
I got you. I ain't mad at that, man. So, I'll say this. We got a big one coming up. I know we got Nebraska. I'm not going to go too far because, I get it.
We got Nebraska. Because I told somebody the other day, a lot of people are worried about Nebraska. I'm not worried about Nebraska at all. I'm not I'm gonna tell you the first game that I'm worried about, and we've had the conversation, is UCF. That's the first game I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Colorado State because dude talks so much noise. If Deion don't win that game, then it's on him. Because that means your players really don't. Because dude talking about your mama, dude talking, hey man, hey Deion need to call me and let me get a pregame speech. Because it's gonna be X-rated. It's gonna be because I don't even know that dude. I can't stand him. Because like
Colorado State, Norville.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. The way he talk about Deion and his family and all that, man, you just don't do that kind of stuff. So at that point, them boys gotta have Deion back. It's like somebody you my dude and everything, and we cool, but sometimes I don't like you. But if someone slap you, I'm gonna have to the game change all of a sudden. I gotta treat them like like hey, then we gonna fight, and I'm gonna talk about you later. So what I'm saying is, them boys, if they ain't ready for that game, I got a problem. Seriously. Like, so I'm not even worried about that game. And
Colorado, listen, Colorado
they
State
almost
should be a
lost last year.
drubbing. Here's the thing. Colorado State should be a drubbing, even if the man never said anything.
Correct. Period. But, it needs to now, especially considering the way the game went last year. They got to put it, because remember, when he came back, and then on top of that, the hit they did on Travis. But the thing is, his player had a lot of, he apologized. He was like, "Hey, my bad." The coach come back and is like, "Hey, Travis was faking." So now, hey, the gloves is off. Like, so like, this is a personal game. This got to be like, "Hey, man, we got to handle these cats, because if we don't, then we look soft." Like, at that point, so I'm expecting a straight drubbing of Colorado State. Baylor's struggling a little bit right now, so I'm not, like, I'm
hold on, let me go. Hold on. Let me rewind a little bit, Selector, because you want to go through it real quick. One of the coolest things in hockey, when they do like this and they throw them gloves off.
Oh yeah.
Listen, but anyhow,
that's what should happen.
What's your take on Dylan Raiola as a quarterback, not as an opponent? As a freshman quarterback, what's your take on?
No, he's a hell of a quarterback. Like, for those who don't know, I'm also I'm over the U.S. Army U.S. Army Bowl Selection Committee. So I know all these kids. I looked at their film. He's a hell of a quarterback. He really, really is. Now, I don't know if they got the tools that will allow him, because that's the other thing people don't realize. I don't care what kind of quarterback you got. If your line is terrible, you ain't gonna look good. If you ain't got no weapons, you ain't gonna look good. So I don't know what their weapon situation is like, and I don't know what their line is like. He did the right thing by taking that money that they offered him. That's for certain. But he's a legacy kid, so he kind of did what he's supposed to do. But I think that he'll put it like this. I know he will be, if he's healthy, he'll be better at the end of the season than he will be like when we play him.
Right.
And I think it's going to be real tough, because Colorado is going to be in straight press man. That's hard with that D line coming at him. That's hard, man. I'm just telling you, that's hard. You got to be a real experienced quarterback or be able to run the ball to beat Colorado. It's just that simple. So I like him. What's your thoughts about him? I like him. I think he can play. I think I would love to see him play with a solid offensive line, so I could really get a good judge of what he can do. But I like him.
And so therein lies the issue, right? We don't know, because they don't film it. We don't have an idea. What I did say, and I have Colorado losing to Nebraska. That's just what I have.
Wow.
But here's why. I think that, and we all know that Matt Rule does get better in time. The defense coming back was biting. They are coming back. Here's what I know.
They lost a lot of guys on defense. They brought in guys, but they lost old boy that went to Pitt from Orlando, Lyman. They lost a few guys, man. I'm telling you. The only one that stayed really was the only guy that really stayed that they have is Tommy Hill.
Tommy Hill still there? He's still there?
Tommy Hill is starting corner. He's the only guy that really stayed. They lost a lot of guys. There was a lot of turnover.
Tommy Hill.
He lost.
Tommy was still up there, man.
He lost one of his great recruiters in CJ. His son played at North Carolina. So it's not what you think. Like and I think that it was easier for Matt when he was in Texas, because Matt is an old Texas guy. So it was much easier, for him to get what he needed to get. I don't know if he got everything this year. I really don't.
Yeah, but the reason I say that, because as I was looking at this stuff, they lost some guys, but they didn't lose guys. Like, I'm telling you, as I look here, they got 10 transferred out, 8 coming in. That's 10. Corey Collier, he's from the crib. He's at FAM now. He was at Florida first. I know Corey Collier grew up with his mom.
Right.
But Jeff Sims, of course.
Right. They let him go.
So here's what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on, bro. What's that look for, man?
No, Jeff Sims. I was just saying. Yeah. Here's why I say this. When we watched the game last year, Jeff Sims didn't help Nebraska. Like, Nebraska's defense was biting last year. I know it's not the same team going into this year, but they were a problem with those 3-down linemen. They had 7 sacks. They were all over the place. But like that race I keep talking about, eventually Colorado just outran them. Bro, they had 3 turnovers in the plus 50, meaning on their side of their field. So it makes a short field for Colorado. And like I said, because that defense is primarily coming back, maybe 2 or 3 different plugs coming in, but for the most part on there, it'll be interesting to find out being game 2. So that's why I say that. And what I believe they'll do with Dylan Raiola, I won't say play it safe, but give him confidence throws. They're not going to ask him, here's a playbook, throw it at him, do everything. I think they will try to run the ball, ease him into it, take some shots here and there, throw your bubble screens, throw your light work, and let's see if we can out-athlete, outplay, and wear them down. Because we know Matt Rule, what he kind of does in essence. So
yeah, I'm shocked that you had him losing that one, but hey, I don't have him losing that one. I'm not worried about it. I think that that's a natural rivalry for Colorado. I mean, that's like their big rivalry, and Colorado looks at it that way. I'm not.
And they play in Nebraska, right? So they play in Nebraska. I don't know if that means anything.
I could see like that. You might think, but I just think that Nebraska doesn't have a cakewalk their first game. Like they have to play UTEP. UTEP, has a new coach, but the coach at UTEP is also a pretty decent coach. So, matter of fact, the player at UTEP was, he was the one that was him and Caleb Mathis was having words. When Prime said, like somebody said something about, do I know you or something like that. So, so we'll see what happens, man. I just don't
it's all interesting.
Yeah,
and like I said,
and it could go at the end of the day. That's the thing that I hope fans understand that what you're really saying is that on any given day, all these teams can be beat.
Of course. Like I said at the beginning of the show, it's all opinion.
Yeah.
Right? It's all opinion. I'm waiting for the day because I said 6-6, AG. I'm waiting for the day they win the 7th game. That's gonna be the best show ever. It'll be 10 million people in here.
You said 6-6 this year? You said 6-6 this year? Okay, all right. Because you said 6-6 last year, and
they went 4-8.
Yeah, and did people have anything to say to you on that one?
No. Curious. Hey, right. You know what I heard? This is what I heard.
Right. But
hold on, ain't nobody come back and say, "Hey, coach, you know what, man, you were right. Didn't see." You know what they did? The refs cheated us. This person did this. We did that. Well, then they blame Sean Lewis. I'm not gonna get into it, but nobody came and say, "Hey, coach." But when they win that 7th game, my Lord, boy.
Oh, I'm listen, gonna tell you now. If
football gonna be jumping, boy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that you'll have 50,000 people on your show that day. I promise you.
Hold up, standing in line. You remember the old movie Airplane? Remember when the lady was going off? And they were slapping her. They had the stick. They had the pipe. They waited on the phone line just to cuss me out.
It's coming. It's coming. You need to charge $1 a day that day. You need to charge $1 a day. You'll be 50,000 richer. Because it's
$1. Hey, just to slap you, dog.
Yeah, they'll do it, brother.
You gave me a great idea. $1 to slap coach, bro. It's just like the PlayStation game. I got the PlayStation 5. Bro, people be signing up just to whoop my butt. They'll be like, go ahead, we're going to whoop your behind. But anyway, no, I get it. But shout out to Adam. He said, hey, he's on that cane juice tonight. Man, Adam, I hit you up, dog. You ain't even hit me back, dog. My bad, Adam.
Yeah, he on it, man. He on one.
I'm going to find some new.
Hey, bro, hold on. You got the same cup, too?
That Publix variety pack, dog. Hey, and the only reason I got it, why did I get that variety pack? What colors in that variety pack?
Had those cane colors. That's why I got it, because it was on sale and cheap. Hey man, a cup is a cup is a cup.
Hey, these my Colorado cup, the blue and the purple one is the Colorado. But when I'm on the cane juice, I got one on right here. Hold up, I got one sitting here.
That's you. That's you. Everybody know.
Yeah. Somebody told me not to drink out a red cup, but if you have a different color cup, it means something different. So I don't know.
Hey man, I drink out of red cups too. It don't really matter to me.
He said that's the hefty variety pack. Just got some yesterday. Shout out to Mr. Hills.
Yeah, he right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I got.
Hey, they be laughing because he on me. My cup look pink. Yours look purple, but this is actually purple.
Nah, that's because you got more. Yeah, mine's purple. You got all the lights on in your room.
I got the lights on.
I just have the regular old light above me with the ceiling fan.
Shout out to Rosa Day in the building. But yeah, okay, I'll check the deal. Matter of fact, I need to holler at you tonight anyway, Adam. So when this show is over, if you won't mind jumping in there, it'd be great, please. So here we go. So I think Colorado State, regardless of the coach, not the coach, I think they should literally slap them cats. They should slap Colorado State. in that sense. Then they got the bye week.
No, then
And then
they got Baylor. No, then they got Baylor.
Oh, Baylor, excuse me. That's the 4th game. They have Baylor. What's your thoughts on the quarterback at Baylor? I heard you're a hellified athlete.
Man, it's crazy because, I went to Texas State and I was there this weekend. And so their backup quarterback transferred there. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan McLeod, he was at James Madison, but he's a starter, but their backup transfer. And I was just thinking, at Baylor, in the last, since Aranda got there, they've lost one quarterback left and went to UAB and started. One is at Virginia Tech and started. One went to South Florida and started. So I don't know, man. Honestly, it looks like, he's one of those guys that's never satisfied with his quarterback. And that's not a good way to be, in college football.
Well, I know David Aranda. Is David Aranda, right? The guy from LSU.
Yeah. Every quarterback, man, like his guys leave him and start elsewhere. So I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he's a good quarterback. I just think it's too much going on at Baylor. Like, last year we beat Baylor, Texas State. And, for those who don't know, Texas State is a group. We were a 1AA as like probably 7-8 years ago, and now we group of 5. And and Baylor should never be losing. Like, well, we're both on 35. So it's us, then it's the University of Texas State, and then it's Waco, which Waco's maybe 2 hours away from where we're at. So it's I don't know, man. I'm not sold on Baylor. And I think that they should be able to handle Baylor pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I said the same thing. Like I said, as long as you keep the quarterback on the routes, make it happen. It is what it is. No pressure, no harm.
No. If he can run, the biggest thing that we've yet to see. One thing I don't know is how we will handle run, and that goes up into the one game that's going to tell us what kind of season Colorado's going to have. Like the one, and it's right here.
You're talking about the running quarterback. You're talking about the running quarterback.
Yeah, no, just in general. I think if you can run the ball, like running quarterbacks always are a problem. Like I don't care what, because now they make you play 11 on 11. So, so I'm not really worried about the running quarterback because if all he can do is run, then now if you the running quarterback like old boy, this number 2 pick that went to Washington, that's different. If you throw him for 4,000, running for 2,000, that's a problem. But I think he's not that kind of kid. So, but it's the next game that they play with that is right here in Orlando that worries me, and that's the one. That's the one that's going to tell us what kind of season it is. That's the game.
That kicks off conference play.
Mm-hmm.
That kicks off conference play. As much as I know, and I don't know if you know this, but I've actually started a segment on this channel about UCF on Thursdays.
Okay.
And like I said, they just intrigued me so much. And I said to myself, for them to literally be in my backyard, because like I tell you, I'm a Kane fan, not going to deny it, right? But I'm a businessman also. And I love football. Like I say, I can't wait to watch a football game. What is it this Saturday? Football game.
Florida State. We're going to be, I'm going to be at the house. I'm gonna be. Have all
that's
stuff
noon.
going.
That's at noon. I'm gonna be watching the game that come on at midnight.
Oh no question. No, no question. No, you talking about on Friday? You talking about on Friday night?
This Saturday. This Saturday coming up. They got 4 games.
Yeah, well, I'm watching games the whole way through. You know that, like we all are.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who it is that play. I'm trying to see who's playing at 8 p.m. That's Oklahoma. Yes, on the 20. Oh, they only got the top 5. They got some lower levels that's playing. I want to say a West Coast game, but they play.
I can tell you we got Florida State at 12. Then you got McNeese and Tarleton. Then you have Montana and New Mexico, Southeast Nebraska. Then you have SMU, Nevada. Those you got 6 games on that on Saturday.
What's the latest game? Ain't it like 11 o'clock at night?
SMU, Nevada. It's at 8 p.m. But that might be 8 p.m. Nevada time. So that might be 11 o'clock at night. That's probably. I'm pretty sure that's their time. So that probably is the case. They got Norfolk State and FAMU playing each other too.
I love it, dog. I love it. But anyway, Yeah, we'll definitely get into that piece. Oh no, Delaware State at Hawaii at 11:59 p.m. That's what I knew it was.
Yeah, you talking about on Sunday? Yeah. Sunday
Yeah,
morning, right?
yeah. So
Yeah,
11:59.
if you
Yeah,
stand up for that one, you're
11:59.
gonna be by yourself. You're gonna be by yourself, dog. I'm not gonna stay up for that one. You know, it'd have to be a fight on or something like that for me to stay up for that one.
Man, look here, man. You better get your appeal or something, coach in here. I want to see what the defensive coordinator from Colorado last year do with them boys from Dale State, them Hornets. But anyway, so okay, let's
Who's the defensive coordinator for Delaware State?
No, at Hawaii.
Okay, who's the defensive coordinator over there?
Thurman.
Oh,
DT.
DT went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in DC for us though. But DT
No.
is a hell of a coach, by the way. Just FYI.
Yeah. Nah, good job. So UCF is interesting, like I said, talking about them coming in. Colorado themselves come in, kick off conference play. Of course, they're new to the conference, but not new to Power 5. UCF is now in year 2 of Power 5 play. I'm still going to call it Power 5 because you still got 2 teams over there in the Pac too. So I mean,
it's Power 5 for now, right? It's Power 5 for now,
right? So with that being said, Gus Malzahn is, I want to say, now in year 4, if I'm not mistaken. Here's what I know. I know, and you know, I don't know if a lot of people know this. The type of talent that UCF is getting, because some of it, they're not polished diamonds. They're not on On3. They're not the 247. The sports writers may not write about all of them, but they some ball. I think they have some real good ball players that kind of slide under the radar a little bit, or they may have been big. They go there and they kind of get forgotten about, like a John Walker, right? Like a John Walker was big, right? Then he went to UCF. They was kind of like, pour some dirt on it. It's done. But he's still a dog.
John Walker is a dog. Put like this, UCF's has a pretty good front seven as well. I mean, as far as they really do. Caven Call is a kid that I think he's ready. I think you have Braden Marshall. You have a lot of local talent that is there. You got the twins. You got a lot of guys that can really play. So it's going to be interesting. I think UCF. I think the biggest thing for Coach is Coach always wants like a Cam Newton style quarterback. He does his best with that. He does his best with he's always had a big, strong quarterback, even going back to Mitch Munchane and Cam Newton, and that's when he does his best. He needs an athletic guy that can run a little bit, like the guy that the year that they went to when they lost to Oregon, the kid that he was a corner and they moved him to quarterback. He always does really good with that. And I think, the kid he has now, Jefferson, from Arkansas, that's what he is. He's like a Cam Newton type kid, but also, you got RJ Harvey in that background, and they brought the other kid in too. So yeah, so they're gonna be toting that thing. So, and that's what, I'm glad that Colorado has 3-4 games to see what their run defense is gonna be like that. I'll put it like this. I can assure you, nobody wants to get behind Colorado, because I promise you, if it turns into where they pinning their ears back, Colorado
they gonna hit the gas. They gonna hit the gas.
They have those 2 hurricanes there for a reason, and I'm telling you, that defensive line is biting like that, bro. That's all I'm telling you.
You know what he said? Throw you up on it.
I'm telling you. I'm just being honest. The 2 hurricane boys, they got them. Hey, people can say it they won't. Hey, hey, man. I'm telling you, and I've said it 3 or 4 times. The one position group I'm not worried about is that damn D line. I'm telling you, they're gonna be a problem. The guys on their 3rd string D line could be playing somewhere. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how strong they are. They got a nice. So what happens with this, and this. So what happens when someone gets hurt? Because we talked about this last year. Like, remember you brought that up last year. You brought up what happens when Shedeur gets hurt, because this is football. So you brought that up, and people was
I got cussed out for that. For breaking the shoelace. Yeah.
Right. But the reality is, that's what I'm saying. If someone gets hurt on the D line, the guy coming in is pretty good. They don't have no scrubs. That's what I'm just telling you. But the question is going to be, with them linebackers come up and hit them running backs? Because the one thing about R.J. Harvey, you come up and you miss. Guess what? The band is playing.
Listen, and you know he right there from Orlando Edgewater.
Oh, he can run. He can run.
But let me ask you: did Gus have Dylan Gabriel or no?
Yes.
He was. Gus had Dylan Gabriel.
Gus had Dylan for 1 year.
1 year. That's what I thought. That's what
because
I thought.
Then Dylan left and went to OU for the last two, and then he's where he's at. But Dylan was a freshman because remember, old boy got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Broke his leg. That went to Florida State.
Right, and so Dylan he went to Florida State when Dylan went to OU. So he had it. He had it.
So here's what I'm gonna say too, and here's the thing: even sitting behind KJ, who did they pick up? They went and picked up Ja'Cory Brown from Miami. Yeah. Same kind. And remember, here's what a lot of people don't realize. Go watch my WRE, shameless plug. My WRE, my shameless plug. Watch him. Watch what Ja'Cory does with the ball, the kind of way in which he plays. It fits perfectly. And when Ja'Cory Brown was being talked about leaving, the first place I see it was UCF. I thought it would have been a perfect fit just from a schematic standpoint for him.
That's half the battle. Like what people don't understand, UCF is going to want to tote that thing. It's going to be more like, go back and look at those Auburn offenses that he had. The coach is more comfortable with that. And their defense is going to be pretty good. So that's the game that's going to tell you a lot more about Colorado's season. If Colorado wins that game, I'm telling you now, if they win that game, they're going to be a problem. But the back half of the schedule is brutal.
Yeah. Before we move on, I'm gonna say this, man. I actually wasn't gonna do this, but I'll just do it now, man. I'm from the crib. Y'all know that. I'm from the crib. But I've been in Orlando almost 10 years, dog. So this is my city now. This is my city, AG.
Yeah, it's your city, coach. It's your city, coach.
And I can't let the Colorado Buffaloes come and we don't do what we do from the crib. So I don't want to let y'all know, man, we finna get this thing going. We got it. We finna be jamming off in here, man. You know what this is, AG?
Oh, seems like the pregame party.
We got a party.
It's coming.
AG, we got a party, baby.
It's like that. We party like that.
Listen, we ain't
it ain't over.
Yeah. I'm gonna lead this up here for a second. We inked the deal with the hottest club, not no Buffalo, huh?
Ember the hot spot now. For those who don't know,
if you ever been to Orlando, Ember right downtown, right next to the fire department, police out there, everything safe,
everything, right.
Coach Hayes done inked the deal with them boys over there. See, Coach Hayes football presents Colorado versus UCF pregame party that Friday night.
Hey.
We selling tickets right now.
Oh, they better buy them quick. Like
I ain't even put the link up yet. They
better buy them quick. I can promise you they're gonna go. I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. Because I'm gonna be there. So
hold on. Because I wanna before you do all that, because I was gonna send you a special invite.
Okay.
This is what I want you. But this is what I want you to do.
Okay, talk to me.
This is what I want you to do. If there are some Buffalo parents coming to the game, Coach Hayes paying their way in. All I want is a picture. That's all I'm asking. Can you make that happen, AG?
Done deal. Hey, done deal. Consider it done. And I'm not talking about me because I don't count. I'm gonna come, but
no, you gotta pay. You gotta pay.
I know. We actually have a parents meeting. We have one tomorrow with Coach Prime them, and then we have one the following day with just the parents. So I'll touch base with them on Thursday. I'm sure everybody will be cool with that. So guess what?
Listen,
Get ready to have your camera ready. I'm gonna tell them to be fly, come dressed, to impress,
black and
let's
gold,
go,
baby.
yeah, let's go have
Black
a
and
good time.
gold. Listen, here's the thing, right? Here's what I'm telling you, man. I'm like, we here.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm in my backyard. We know the folks here. We
No
be in
doubt.
him on Friday nights. They got wine down Wednesday. They got all kind of stuff. Hey, Rob, you better come to Orlando because we're going to have that thing on lock. Club Ember. If you don't know what it is, go Google it. We're going to have it all set up. I'm going to put the link in the chat in 1 second. Hey, it's an early bird special too. So if you don't get it now, you ain't going to get it. I'm going to just tell you like that.
Yeah, it goes fast. And for those of us who are from here, and you got to remember that it's not just going to be just the Colorado Buff fans. The UCF folks, they know about it, so they're going to be there. And then it's such a nice spot that it's I'm totally married, all into my wife, but it's a lot of nice eye candy down there for you fellas. I can promise you that.
I'm telling y'all right now, you can bring your wife or your significant other, whatever.
Right,
We don't
right.
discriminate. But for real, it is the elite. Matter of fact, I was even looking this up. USA Today ranked them in the top 10 clubs. Come on, dog.
It's like that, and it's
no, we ain't doing no strippers. No.
Hey, hold on, put that back up. Where's he from? See, that's the kind of question you get asked from. Like that's the kind of question that only cover. Hey, Michael Irvin's sitting somewhere proud right now. Michael Irvin is sitting somewhere like, hey, we going to Tootsie's. Michael Irvin is all hey, that's hey man, you got to say that for the Hurricane game down there in Miami, bro. Like have Coach Hayes take you to Tootsie's.
Hey, listen, man. Somebody you gonna do your stream at the club? You doggone right, we gonna do it. Guess what? And I already talked to my dog V12. He coming through. So listen, if y'all want to come through, I'm gonna put the link in there right now. I'm gonna put the link in the chat here in 2 seconds. All right. If you go in there, grab it. Trust me, when you see the price, the early bird get the worm, right? So y'all gonna be like, hell no. Nah. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna be like, hell no. Nah. I ain't gonna even say it live because I don't want nobody hold me to it. Because when you see it, you're gonna be like, all I want you to do is put a thumbs up in the chat. So I can tell you this. We're a month out. We're a little more than a month out right now, maybe 5 weeks out.
Yeah, about 5 weeks.
We're going to pull up this thing Friday night. If you ain't go look them up on Instagram, y'all see the club. They do the all-white parties there, seersucker and sundresses. I'll put it there. It's grown for. Ain't no kiddie stuff. Coach right. Too old. It ain't. Am I right, AG?
No, you're right. No, it's going to be grown folks, because, we got some parents, that they want to turn up a little bit. So, I'll make sure that I give, matter of fact, when we get off, send me that flyer that you got. I'm going to send it to the parents, let them know that you gave them a special invite. So all I'm going to have them do, though, to make it comfortable, I'm going to tell them, hey, just give me, let me know who want to come. And then I'll give you a spreadsheet with all of them. So we good to go.
That's all we need to do, man. We'll definitely make it happen, man. And we'll play this again. We'll pub it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the link out at the end. I mean, you don't know when it's going out. How about that? You don't know when I might put it up. Don't be just trying to come here and go. We finna make it happen. Adam on the spades. Y'all knew it was coming. See, if y'all was in the Discord, y'all would have got the early bird. Matter of fact, that we finna make it happen. But anyway, man, like I said, we're going to have a good time here in Orlando, dog. It's a great place. Most people going to fly in early because I know they don't put it out. So most people coming in Friday afternoon. Like I said,
the game's not going to be, I can, because I'm cool with all the guys at UCF. The game won't be till in the afternoon anyway, so it's a perfect time. That's a perfect time. That I appreciate you for putting it together, Coach, because they can hang out, and the game won't be till at best 4:00. And then because UCF is actually having somebody come in for a concert at the stadium before the game
on Saturday.
So the game might be a night game, and if both teams are undefeated, I can pretty much guarantee you that game's gonna be a night game.
Bruh, all I'm gonna hear is
Oh yeah, that's their song. That's their song. And,
hey, listen, and people don't realize they call it the bounce house for a reason because the stadium actually be bouncing. People don't realize that.
And I got kids. That came through my program over there, so I wish them the best. But one of my kids left the program, Nakai Martinez. He's going to be starting at Michigan State. So I'm hoping. I just had to throw a shameless plug in there because he was one of my kids on my national championship.
Gotta do
But
your thing.
but I rock with the UCF coaching staff. I've known those boys. A lot of those boys I've known forever.
Yeah.
You got Coach
T.
Martin who
Harris, Addison,
yeah,
Williams. Yeah.
T.A. Addison Cool. You got Kenny. Kenny was the first graduating class from McCoy. Coach Martin, that's the D-line coach.
I saw he was coaching at Ocoee. Yeah,
So,
I saw that he coached
so
at
he was
Ocoee.
he was the very first. He graduated from there, and then you got, of course, Cam Martin, who's the running back coach, and then you
Right.
got, of course, the legend, Miami royalty. I tease him all
That's
the
right.
time. Now he done become the OC. So it'll be interesting to see what he's doing.
That boy Rio said, I'm flying in from Maryland. I'll show up. Listen, when I put this link out now,
Yeah, Rio, you're gonna have a good time.
when I put this link out, you ain't gonna believe it. When I put the link out and you see the price, you ain't gonna believe it. So Coach got your back. I'm just telling you. But it ain't for everybody, so you better get in. Hey, what Cleo say? You better do it now.
Oh no, I'm telling you, because remember the kind of spot that the longer you wait, the more it's gonna go up. Because that's not even on Coach Hayes on that. Ember people, they gonna be like, hey, we got to raise them prices. So I'm just telling you, that's how it goes. So
That's how it goes.
You better get on the early bird. I mean, even
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm trying to tell you, man. So yeah, we're gonna put the link out. You'll find it when it comes through. But yeah, man, we're gonna make it happen, man. I think it's gonna be a great event here in the city. Like I said, it's a huge game for both parties, right? For a huge game for both parties.
That'll tell you what's going to happen for both of their seasons. I just really believe that. I just believe that game right there is the game, and I think that's where both teams are going to get challenged. I think that's going to be a really, really good game, and the team that walks away with it is going to have a better shot at getting one of those major bowl games.
Right. And like I said, I think that kind of sets the tone for the season. And I'll say this: I know you got Nebraska for the win, I got them for the law, but I don't think that dictates the season.
No, this game is the game. At the end of the day, this game right here. Yeah, right.
This is the litmus test to see where because after this game, outside of let me see, outside of
Arizona and Cincinnati, they should win those two games. But every other game is a game that could go either way.
But those are conference games. I'm saying outside, there's one game that's not a conference game. The rest are all conference games.
Nah, I think for them, everything is conference from that point on. Because I want to say after that, they got Kansas State, Cincinnati, Arizona, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State, and somebody, I think that.
You're right. That is all Big 12 play. You're right.
Yeah. I think after that, that's going to be a hell of a schedule. After that, they got Kansas, Arizona, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State. Man, that's five of them 7 games could go either. They gonna be tough games. They ain't like you can just walk out on them. So
you got to come play.
Yeah,
you got to come play. And so, like I said, kicking it off with well, that's not true. Baylor is conference play too, right? But I don't think
Baylor's conference play. They start off with 3 non-conferences, and then they pretty much conference all the way out.
Sheesh.
But that's kind of everybody now. These 12, these 12 games now. I think they changed the rules back in the day. Used to be people had 8 conference games. Now they have 9 with with all the the realignment and stuff. And so and North Dakota State ain't no gimme type game, but I think it's a perfect type game for Colorado to start their season. And then of course, I can't wait to see them against Kansas State because my nephew played at Kansas State. So I got 2 kids that play at Kansas State, both of them in the backfield. I got Joe that played on my 7-on-7 team, and I got Dylan Edwards who played at Colorado. And like I tell people, that's still my nephew. I love him to death. That's people that don't know. Like it's like funny. People don't know this, but and we didn't know this, but Dylan Edwards' father and my father, Dylan Edwards' grandfather and Assad's grandfather played on the same high school football team. We didn't find this out till and they were roommates. So we didn't find this out till later on because the dad was like, "Hey man, you from San Antonio?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from San Antonio." He's like, "Man, I used to go to the boys club. I got family from San Antonio." He mentioned his cousin whose named Ranji Hill. Ranji is my cousin, but we just on different sides. And So so as we kept talking, he's like, yeah, my dad played football. He went to Brackenridge. I'm like, my daddy went to Brackenridge. So then I called my uncle. My uncle's like, yeah, they played together. I was like, wow. So then we talked. So that was, I'm a big fan of Dylan's, and I support him all the way.
Nah, big shout out to him, man. I do like him, man. I do like him. But like I say, man, I'll be super interested. Be super interested to find out, how this thing go. We got a lot of time. I don't really want to go through all the schedule.
No, we ain't gotta do that.
Hey, I knew I was holding this little gym. Okay. I was holding this little gym on you. I know you didn't know about it because I inked the deal, right? I inked it.
Nah, so I didn't know this.
Yeah. So we ready. I gotta see how I put it in the chat for a second. Y'all gotta give me a second. Coach still old, man. But I know how to party. I'm old, but I know how to party though.
Hey, we gonna get our party on now. That's where that Cap Alpha Psi stuff that what he was talking about. That's why I told him, Spring 90, come down, baby. You come down. We show these people how we get down. Y'all might see us whip out the cane like how we used to do it. Hey, because we Spring 90, we still got some skill sets.
And you know what's funny? I actually knew you was coming on here, and I got something to shock you with. Hold on, I'm gonna show him the page. Because I'm that dude.
Yeah, man. Show him, show him how we get down.
Hold on, I'm gonna show him. No, because you ain't gonna remember. You ain't gonna believe this.
Oh, you must be
because I knew you was coming. Hold on, because I knew you was coming on here, so I said, "Watch this. Hold
Let's see. Let's see what he got for me."
Bam! Here go the page right here. Who is this dude right here? Who is this dude? I put you on there, dog, because I knew you was gonna be surprised. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, man. For those who don't know, you see everybody else is in their everybody else in their black jerseys. We got one thing I do love is we have like a great like family atmosphere with the parents. I mean, everybody's really, really super nice. But just for those who don't know, it was so cold. I'm talking about so cold that I'm the only one in there. I keep, I'm from Texas and I live here in Florida. Hey, I kept my jacket on the whole time.
Hey, AG, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And that was in April.
I know you ain't gonna know this, but I snatched this off your social media because I said I'm gonna surprise him.
That's all good. I appreciate it.
Hey, shout out to everybody in there. Those are the parents. I wanted to put them on there to let them know Coach Hayes supports the Buffalo parents. They get entry for free. Now you got to be a parent. Now you can't be the cousin and the sister and the daughter-in-law.
Yeah, we got to. I'll make sure that I put that disclosure out. Yeah, they got to be a parent. I agree. You can't be the cousin of the cousin of the cousin.
Come on. You know why? Because come on, with NIL, they could do $15. We're going from $15 to $150. Come on, I'm gonna just show you what it looked like so y'all can jump on it. $15 early bird special, $150 get you a bottle, one bottle minimum. So come on, dog, you can't beat this right here. $15 to get in.
Yeah, see, if you notice, they put that 29th on there because, bruh, it'll probably it hold like 1,000 people. It holds like 1,000 people. Yeah, man.
Listen,
they're gonna move it up. That's what that is.
Yeah, but listen, we had to put it in there like that.
Right now,
but that I'm telling people that $15 gonna change like seats at the game. You look at it one day, it's $90. You come back 4 hours later, it might be $185. So
today's price ain't yesterday.
Hold on, you know what I'm about to tell you. Hold on, check me out.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'm trying to tell you. So don't be coming to my coach. I missed it. Well, you missed it. Come on, coach got y'all love, man. $15 because y'all support. I got my dog over here. I got the buff parent. Want to get them they love.
I'll make sure I let them know, and I'll have a spreadsheet for you. I have a spreadsheet for you by Friday, so that way you know who they are.
All right, that's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to them. And like I say, when I went out there, we had a chance to meet with some of them great parents. And like I said, there's always love for the kids, man, and so forth. But if y'all missed it, I'm gonna do it one more again. I'm gonna do it one more time if I let you go, and we'll take some phone calls and stuff. But I just want to let people know we ain't playing the radio on.
You know what you should have had in the background though. You know what song you should have had the hottest song ever going wrong for the whole summer. They not like us. You should have had that thing going. So I could have got did my crib walk. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
You know?
YouTube be killing us, dog.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Hey,
I heard.
Coach Prime. I know this your song, but I was just playing, dog. Don't copyright me, Coach. Coach Prime. You know, I was just playing, man. I was just playing, Coach Prime. But it don't matter if I was just playing. Shout out to him. We got another intro. UCF, Colorado in the building. $15 tickets right now.
Class the flex, boy. I like it, man. Go ahead, Hayes. You made me feel like I was at the club. Go ahead, baby. Yeah.
Talk to him, Brian.
Yeah, get him ready, baby.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that song by Prime, man. On the for real. Yeah. I thought he did a good job. Whoever the guy, what's his name? Yellow DJ Yelly. I don't know. I'm old, bro. I still listening to Scarface. Shout out to the Face, man.
Hey, man, come on now. Shout out to Face. You know, like I got something big that me and Face working on right now that's going to pop off in Orlando July 3rd. So I'm glad. But Face is my guy. So I
hold up now. Face, hold up. Brad was here for the Funk Fest and I missed it. I had to go to Miami. And I missed it, man.
Yeah, now Face, when I go home, me and Face, we do the cigars. So we got something real big that we trying to do down there.
So tell Face this. Tell Face this. I got a truck I bought in 06. You ready? I had a truck I bought in 06. I want you to remember this story. It has a 6 CD changer in it. But at this time, the iPods were big, right? Remember, like you could aux cord. So I go to test drive it, right? Guess what CD I pop in that thing?
Space? Mr. Scarface?
The Diary. Okay. Guess what? I ain't never took it out the 6 CD changer. It's been in there since 06. Almost 18 years it's been in the 6 CD changer. Ain't never came out. Tell Scarface he need to holler at me.
Well, I tell you what, man. When he come down, I'll make sure we go smoke some cigars for sure. Man,
hey, boy, I got some stories to tell, boy. He got me in trouble one time back in the day, talking about what you call it, man, real gangsterism. Got your boy, man. Anyway, I can tell you some story about Faye. That's my favorite rapper all time, dog.
That's
he
all right.
Can holler at me. He can holler at me.
He good people, man. He real good people.
Yeah, you know about that Jesse James song. Come on. Faye's got some ride, man. I'm gonna take a few phone calls here, man. So I don't maybe some people may call in. I don't know. I don't want to. You know, I know as a parent sometimes these folks can get a little funky and funny.
I can get them off for me. You know, I'm not one of them kind of parents. You already know that shit.
862-799-9956. Call on in. I ain't put the link in there yet, but I'm about to. Y'all better stop playing. I'm trying to tell you. Because guess what? You know what the song say?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. $15 get you in the dough. The hottest club in Orlando. And I ain't talking.
They charge $25 to walk in. So like for you, you know, for you to give it to them for 15, you doing all right. They charge
and that's 25 on a regular weekday, like a regular weekend. Yeah. They already know. Listen, I talk to the people. I say, listen, dog, I do a Buffalo show. People gonna come support, show love. We can't hit them in the head, dog, like they regular folks, dog. They hit me with the 15er, dog. The misdemeanor, the 15er.
You can't beat that. Beat that with a stick.
So we gonna make it happen for the people, man. I'm gonna drop this in here literally right now. I'm gonna drop the link in the section right now, so you might have to refresh your my
man said somebody shot 1419 said Uncle Luke. You know what? I'm gonna reach out to Luke and invite him up too. I'm gonna reach out to Luke and see if he want to come up for the game.
Man, well, you know he coaching at Edison now, man. So he probably got a coach.
He got a coach on Friday now. I forgot.
All right, y'all ready? I just hit the save button. Everybody refresh right now. I just hit the save button. You better hit that link. If you don't hit that link, you're gonna be like Prince at the music award. That's so well, bro. Huh? It take you straight there. Eventbrite. So you know legit. We ain't trying to take nobody head. Ain't no cash apping and all that.
Right.
Yeah. So we got you. But anyway, yeah, we got a lot going on here, man. We trying to blow this thing up and make it happen. Look at that. See, Mr. Hillman, man, I thought you was talking like 100 to get in. 15, hell, 25 ain't that much. That's why I'm telling y'all, Coach Hayes take care of his folks, dog.
Yeah, I guarantee you won't be 25. That 15, like I'm pretty sure that's really for like this week. I'm pretty sure that's gonna go up just because I know that they charge 25 just to get in, like on a regular day.
Come on, Mr. Hillsman, Coach out here. Check this out. Yeah, I've been to Ember many times. It's huge and classy inside. They got indoor and outdoor, 3 different bars if you like to partake in a drink. They got hookah, but it's outdoor, all of that. They got 2 different man, they got it, dog. You understand me? Yeah. And he said, guess what? They got some good music, man. Hey, we here. We got to make it happen, dog. So $15 right now.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, man. Let me take some phone call. 862-799-9956 as it's scrolling across the screen down here at the bottom. Sometimes they don't like to call in. 177 in the building. You understand? Because I'm your favorite coach up in this joint. And, that's what we do, man. So y'all go ahead. 862 right here as well. 862-799-9956. Y'all go ahead and pop on in here. And also my man, Brother Jay Blaze. I tried to get it open again, man. Ain't nobody add on to the fantasy. Man, we got fantasy football too, AG.
Yeah, fantasy always a good thing. My problem now is, man, I'm on that FanDuel. So, I mean, I once I got on that FanDuel, man, it's hard for me to do fantasy because I be winning. Like, I be in that thing, putting in $50, winning 2,000. So it's hard for me to do. Once I started doing FanDuel, man, I kind of went away from fantasy, regular fantasy.
Damn. My bad. That thing still jamming. I ain't gonna lie, Prime hit a dime with this one. He hit a dime with this one. I'm gonna make sure the DJ play this at the club.
Hey man, I go back to Must Be the Money. You know me.
It's the same song, but they got it new. They got a new age with a little auto tune in it.
Yeah, a little auto tune. I can take the old school. Him and Thurman Thomas. Shout out to Thurman, Willow Ridge, finest Willow Ridge High School in Houston, Texas. Shout out to Thurman, Sugarland.
Yeah, man. But nah, like I say, it's all good, man. We're gonna have fun with it. People come through. So if y'all coming down for the game, even if you're UCF fan, dog, they got 68,000 students, dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're gonna have a good time. Like,
so
it's gonna be a lot of people at that game. It's gonna be a lot of people here that weekend.
That whole weekend, dog. It's football, a lot going on. You got Disney here, vacation, all kind of stuff, man. So it'll be super interesting, bro. Super interesting, man.
It'll be a good time of year too. Like it'll be the end of September, so it won't be too hot.
Nah, yeah, it'll be perfect. That time of year,
Mr. Hillsman, he say the Ridge, H-Town, my city, yeah. Where you graduate from Willow Ridge, because that's Mark Fleming, Troy Martin, them was my boys up there. Blaylock, Lamar Blaylock, all my boys. My cousin Keith McAfee played at Willow Ridge. So yeah, I lived in Houston my freshman year before I moved to San Antonio. So yeah, I had a good time. Somebody said, ask me going to the Texas Tech game. I'm assuming they talking about me. I'm probably gonna go because my son, my oldest son, lives in Houston, so he's gonna want to probably for us to go and do it like that. Also, Coach Hayes, someone talked about Black and Gold Coach Hayes pregame party. Before the game, the parents are gonna have a tailgate. So we'll make sure that we let everybody know all about it anyway. So Saturday there'll be a tailgate.
Hey, hold on. I need to call the airlines right now because whoever gonna be flying these people back, they got to get some tissue. There's gonna be some slobbing going on. They're gonna be at Ember with Coach on Friday. They're gonna be at the parent tailgate Saturday morning. They got a concert, then the game. Boy, look here. It's gonna be some headaches and hangovers going on. That should have been the name of the party. Headaches and hangovers. Come on,
it's gonna be on and popping. We're gonna be on and popping. Yeah.
Listen, right there, Shadow. Right, hey, right there, old man. Shout out to old man in the building. The Black and Gold Coach Hayes pregame party. We're gonna be there. We're gonna do a live show. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I don't know the internet connection. I gotta talk to him. I talked to him about it, but I didn't work it out. But I may just do one early. But hell, I done been live from the desert in Dubai. I done been live in the woods in Georgia. I done been live at the Hurricane game. So I don't see why I can't go live. Only thing about going live there, the music be so loud. That's the only problem with it. So we definitely going to have it filmed and we're going to have footage and all that, put something together. But live, when the music playing, it'd probably be very difficult. Because you just can't hear. You know what I'm saying? Plus, coach I want to cut a rug too. I want to act like I got on some skates. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you don't know about that skating. Quit fronting in front of the people.
We don't skate. We act like we. That's why the song say, "Act like you got on some skates." See, that's the problem with the Atlanta folks. When they first heard that, y'all don't know nothing about skate. No, we really don't. But we act like we got on some skate.
We Texas. We can really skate. I can still go back on mine. I can do all that still to this day.
All right, let me see. I got a call on the line, man. Brother Jay Blaze in the building. What's up with you, man?
What's up, coach? What's up, play?
All participants are muted.
I just muted them out. My bad. Yeah. My bad, Blaze. What's up with you, baby?
Ain't nothing. Hey, I love to come down there to the show. So I already bought. If you look in there, I already bought 2 tickets and a VIP. But I want to donate it to a special person that you choose, Coach Hayes.
So you want to donate? Okay. Hold on. Let me write this up, Blade. See, Blade, this is why I mess with you, dog. All right, this is why I mess with you, Blade. You want to donate, you said 2 tickets in the VIP?
Yeah. You see it, it's already in there, already paid for. You see it?
I don't have the back end up right now because I got all the windows open, but I could definitely see that when the show is over. I'll definitely pull it up.
Let's make sure we clear it up for him. He's saying you want to donate the VIP?
Hold on.
VIP. So
so that's 3 different things. You got 2.
I want to donate that to somebody that that you choose. Because I can't come down there. I'm going through something. So
right. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'll do. You talking about you got 2 regular tickets and then 1 VIP ticket. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So a total of 3. I just want to make sure I had the numbers right.
2 tickets for the VIP. Yeah.
Oh shit! You got 2 tickets for the VIP. I got you.
Yeah. 2 tickets, $15 a piece. That's $30.
Okay.
And a VIP. That's what I got.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's do
it. Yeah.
And
I want you to donate that to somebody that's special.
Let's do it. We're going to do it, man. Guess what? I wish I could donate it right back to you, dog. Because you are special, Blaze. Simply because, bro, I'll just say this to you. I've said this before. I started this thing off. You the one who matched me up with all these other people. Dog. I say that's why I call you the glue to the U. And you sent me your retirement thing. I flew my behind to Maryland when you retired from the fire department just to say thank you for your service, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
30 plus years out there putting out fires, saving lives, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Jay Blaze, man. Thank you, brother.
Shout out to you, Blaze. That's big time, man.
And that fantasy football, if somebody want to join, let's get another one rolling.
So
I want to donate $100 so you can make 100 get you 1,000.
Oh, hold on. So you donate to the pot, you saying?
Yeah, donate to the pot.
God, leave
for
Blaze.
Another fantasy football.
You heard what he just said. $100 get you 900. He added another 100 to the pot. That'll make it 1,000.
Hey, Blaze want to play for real.
Blaze, listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it in.
Blaze, you might, Blaze, man. I gave up fantasy, but I might have to make a comeback to take y'all money. I'm on that FanDuel, man. I'm telling you, once I got on that FanDuel, it's hard to get back on it because I'm playing every week.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
That's what we can Blaze. But Blaze, Coach got your number. Coach got your number, man. We do a FanDuel thing where we all put in $100 and you can win $1,400 every week. So we need to chop it up, Blaze. We can do that FanDuel like that. Like we can do it, in so many different ways. So yeah, Coach Hayes, you know what I think I'm gonna put it together, Hayes.
I don't know nothing about it, dog. Hell, I just learned how to start playing fantasy.
Yeah, the FanDuel, that's over my head.
Yeah.
It's all good. But I definitely want to play that fantasy football that you got.
I know you do, dog. Listen, we got to fill it up, right? We got to fill it up. I'm going to try to fill it. God, Lee Blade, you be putting that pressure on Coach. Listen, I got so much going on, man.
Hey, man, I help you, fella. I got guys who would love to play the league. I help you out.
Now it's college football,
Okay,
so just so you know, it's college football, and I'll send you the flyer with it on there.
Yeah,
It's
send it
college
to me.
football, only Power 5, AG. So
Gotcha.
they can't go to Liberty and get
Right.
Caden Salter that throw
Right.
for 9,000 yards.
Right. Now I got you. I'll make
Yeah,
sure I help you out there. I got guys that'll do that.
we need 8 spots, so we can get 8 spots. I'll just if you get 8 spots, I'll see what we can do to fill in the rest. So yeah.
Yeah. And it's good to hear y'all voice, man. Be back on the Coach Hayes show, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
I
dog.
miss everybody, and I seen the show last night with you and Streeter.
Yeah.
Rolling on your show.
Man, we having a good time.
And,
we call Hayes Street.
Hey, Prime got to do something this year too. The Bucks better win. They better do something. He better do something.
You're right.
Well, Blaze, I got a question.
Have that same showing.
Blaze, there's a dude on that team, number 28. He gonna turn it out. He gonna turn it out.
Okay.
Hold up. Matter of fact, I saw him go viral when EA Sport video game came out, taking one back to the house. I saw him go viral on EA Sports, taking one back to the house. Rawhide, get your behind, Rawhide Media, get your behind to Orlando on September 27th. No ifs, ands, or maybes unless you's a hater. I just put it up there. Matter of fact, hold on, Rawhide. Look at that. We got the party going, Rawhide. Huh? Just for you, dog. Talk to him, Raw. Bring Law with you. Shout out to Prime on this cut. Woo. Hey, that thing right. Hey, Rawhide. You know you like that old school. I heard you another night playing Mystical. Get your behind here, man, and bring Law Dog with you. Huh? Bring Law Dog with you.
Hey, man, somebody say you must be talking about Ben Finneset. That's what TK say. They say you must be talking about Ben Finneset. You said 28. They say you said 28. That's who you talking about.
No, I ain't talking about no Ben Finneset. Matter of fact, TK, you know what? Mother. I ain't talking about no doggone. You know what?
Hey, Coach, I'm going to let everybody y'all know other people trying to call in, so I know they want to say something to you.
Nah, you good. They ain't called in. They in shock. They in shock.
Okay.
They in shock that them club tickets only $15. So they like, oh my God. You go in the cushions of your couch and get $15. Come on, dog.
I'm telling you. Hey, the first one come get it for free.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a video up of Ember right here so they'll see the venue. Maybe they don't understand what the venue is. So I'm gonna do that right there so they can understand. I'm gonna put a video up right now. I can't play the music on it because they'll bang my head. I can't put the video up there, but I'm trying to see. Matter of fact, hold on. I know.
Yeah, YouTube's funny.
Yeah, dog. They be acting stink with the. I'm talking about whole Prime don't get me, dog. Dog, we talking about we grown up in here, man. It's grown people stuff, dog.
No question.
Listen, dog, real quick, man. Look, just to show y'all real quick, man. We ain't here to play no game. It's grown people stuff, dog. I can't play the music because they'll get me. Look how many people out there. That's just the outside. They got the inside too, AG.
Oh no, I've been there. I'm telling you.
I know.
Like I've been there. Like I'm trying to tell you, man. It's gonna be on and popping. You know, for those who don't know, it's gonna be on it's gonna be on and popping, guys.
$15, dog. Right now, $15. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all plan to hang out or do anything, that's where you want to be.
And it's safe. It's safe.
You ain't got to worry about no drama. You know, like literally the police station and fire department are right around the corner.
The fire department is next door. Like,
but right it's dressed to impress. You know, ain't nobody fighting if you got to. You know, you can't come in there with no tennis shoes or none of that kind of stuff on. You know, ain't nobody. You know, it's a good environment.
It's nice, dog. It's all white party. They normally do all white parties, sis sucker, and sundresses, that kind of stuff.
It's nice. It's nice. Like
Yeah,
I don't even go out, but I'm gonna come and hang out for certain. You know, me and the wifey, and
I
come out and have,
appreciate it, dog. You want to come out and hang out with your boy?
yeah, come out and have a good time. Have have a little drink. Sip on a little something. And support you. Gotta support you because you do so much. People don't realize how much you've done. Like they just look at you as Coach Hayes, the YouTuber and all that, but they don't know how many lives you impacted way before you got on this. And you wouldn't even be on this if it wasn't for some foolery that happened. You still be coaching.
Yeah.
So I get it. So like they, but I do think you found your calling. So for me,
I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate everything you do because the thing is, I think a lot of these guys, they're not honest. They just ride and I'm down with Coach and all that, but a lot of these guys are just doing this because of Coach Prime. You would do this. You're a football guy. Like we can sit down, like we can sit down and talk football. Like I'll never forget the interview you did with my son. And like my son told you then, he said, "Hey, you're a football guy. You know football. There's a difference.
Right.
Some of these guys just got here throwing up stuff. Oh, this guy's great. He's great. What makes him great? Just because somebody said he is? Did you watch his movement? Did you see what it is? You always judge guys by their movement, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. And I know number 28 finna make it happen. That's all I can tell you. I know number 28 finna make it happen.
I hope so. I hope he gets his opportunity. But I know if he gets his opportunity, he'll show them what we already know. So but he has some quality players in front of him, so you can't be mad. Like Jimmy and LaJohntay Wester. I think he's a pro. Like he's out there really out there trying to help all those guys be better. He's gonna be a pro on somebody's team. Jimmy's gonna be a pro. So like I tell my son, just soak up as much knowledge as you can and just get better every day.
That's all you can do, dog.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Hey, real quick, like I said, I'm gonna pop this. Oh shoot, I guess I didn't. Listen, we're gonna make it happen, dog. Like I say, dog. I enjoyed it. Oh, I can't shut the doggone sound. But yeah, man. Now we're gonna make it happen, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's what it is, bro. There you go. Southside. They there, dog. They there. Some of y'all can bring sand to the beach. Some of y'all can go looking for shells. I don't care. I just want you in there for the 15er, for the misdemeanor. Because guess what, dog? Yesterday's price ain't today's price, dog. Huh?
It's gonna be rough. I'm telling you. It's gonna be some eye candy there for and the only thing I'm gonna suggest is this. I got a rule now. I'm a little older than y'all, and the reason I quit going out is nobody don't dance no more. Like my wife knows I'm gonna get on the dance floor and get my boogie on. What's the use of going out? Hey, I'm gonna get out there and shake it up a little bit. So if you come on out, come out there, shake it up, and be ready to dance a little bit, have a good time. Don't just stand on the walls, Like I personally want to see if Coach Hayes can dance. I don't think Coach Hayes can dance. I think so I personally want to see if Coach Hayes can dance. I ain't never seen the man dance. I ain't never seen him dance, bro. Seriously.
Why? Like I got on skates, boy. Stop playing with me.
So I want to see, hey, you know what, because Coach Hayes is from Miami, so they play some Luke. Y'all might see a side of Coach Hayes. Y'all don't need to see.
Oh man.
They play Luke, don't dog, but Coach Hayes, I'm telling you,
hey,
get out there and represent.
Man, I ain't popping nothing, boy, but bottles, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. I ain't popping nothing but bottles, man. No, but like I say, we have a good time. I did want to show y'all and this is a venue, like I say, when they had a classic.
That's a good venue. It's a real good venue. Like I'm shocked that you were able to get it. To be honest, it's a really good venue. I think that like I said, I don't go out, but I would go out to that, and I will be there. So, I'll make sure that I'm sure a lot of parents will want to be there because they look for that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. So, like I said, venue's nice, professional, all that stuff, man. Everybody cool, sis suckers, sundresses. There ain't no jits running around there. You know what I mean? Most people like 25 and up. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, it's a little grinding going on though. Hey, from what I see over there, it's a little grinding going on there. Which I ain't mad at them. Go to get their little grind on.
Hey man, Somebody got to go home to something.
Yeah, somebody got to get busy today. Hey, I see.
But I just wanted to put it out there. Like I said, you got DJ Dim. I'm not sure the DJ gonna be there that night. I just want to show y'all like it's a legit event. It's not like some little side thing. We got it going. Rawhide, what y'all doing? We going to the club, and you better be here, Rawhide. I want to. Why are you doing this, Rawhide? Why are you doing this? Why are you not here, Rawhide?
Rawhide don't want that smoke. Rawhide ain't trying to get into that smoke.
And when they say Rawhide, now go ahead.
Oh man.
Now, but listen, man, I'm about to go ahead and end this thing, man. We just had a good time. We're gonna do just a little bit. I said an hour and a half, man. And like I say, check us out Monday through Friday, 7-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Hayes Street. Me and my man D Streeter. We just talk about daily events, man. As well as tomorrow, I got to talk about my beloved Miami Hurricanes. All right. And then on Thursday, we've added one called Nightlife, which is the UCF Knights. And we called it Nightlife. And like I said, we're going to be covering these things. We're just trying to broaden the platform, man, and make it happen and just kind of give it to you. And I'll say, it's in my backyard. I got to go check out these Knights and see what they're talking about. And we're going to jump into Discord here, y'all. If y'all want to jump into Discord here afterwards, go ahead and jump in as well. And we'll chop it up and go from there. But other than that, man, AG, dog, appreciate you as always. I knew I was going to surprise you. I knew because I was like, dog, you could come on tonight. Yeah. So I was like, okay, come on. I was ready.
Yeah, I didn't know y'all was doing all that, man. But I think you just wanted to show me in that red kappa, like I was gonna be ashamed of it. But I love that KSI, So hey, so I wasn't that ashamed of it. So
why wouldn't you social media hit that Control V, Control C? Let's go, baby. I went and snatched that off. I say I'm gonna surprise them, but it's also good to show the parents, like I said, that
If you was gonna do that, like if you gonna show me doing Kappa stuff, you should have shown me twirling the cane and coming down bopping or something. You should have told me that. If you was gonna do that, you should have stole that from my page.
Hold up. I don't know why I didn't do this. Speaking of that,
you should have. If we was gonna do it, that's what you should have done.
I don't know why I didn't show. I don't know why I didn't show your. I don't know why I didn't show people this interview here.
I don't know why either, man. But if you gonna, that spring 90 Cap Alpha side, you should have showed me, coming down the aisle, we might have to have a mini step show, you saw Coach Prime had the cues, stepping. So, we might have to, let the Kappas come out, just say it.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you a little bit of love right here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of love. I can't copyright my own video. So
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, I got it. Because a lot of people, I can't play it because they copyright that part too.
They copyright your old video?
That music part. Watch this.
Yeah, I don't like that video for one reason. What did my son say? You know why I don't like it.
What you got on, dog?
KSI, baby, to the day I die. Spring 90, Lambda Theta. Hey, I always have it on. You see the red and white candy cane. It was Christmas time. But the thing I dislike about this whole thing, and you can show it to him one other day.
Oh, I'm gonna show it to him right now. Now. Hold up. You ain't gotta say no more. Hold up.
I got a problem, man. I got a problem with that one, man.
Hold up.
Like to this day, man, you might have me call this Joker, man. Like real talk. Like I feel disrespected, man.
Here we go.
See, they can't hear it. I ain't heard. They can't hear what he said.
Oh, y'all can't hear it?
They can't hear what he said.
Oh, because I took the sound off so I wouldn't get copyright. That's why. My bad.
Good. But you can tell them to go to that point. I have a problem with it still to this day.
Don't worry about it.
The man did me.
You gonna You gonna have the problem with it.
So he critiques you, in other words, right? So when he critiques you in this stuff, how do you accept that? Because I'm gonna tell you this now. When our parents talk to us, it's like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. Do you really listen, or do you just kind of say, all right, Dad, yes, sir? Or are you really listening to what he's saying?
Oh, that's a mixture of both, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. If I go out there and drop a ball or any of that, I'm gonna listen to him because that's on me. I'll drop the ball. But if he's trying to give me like girl relationship, he didn't have that back in the day. So you feel me? I'm not listening to him on that.
So Pops wasn't a player? No,
not at all.
And you loved it too.
Yes, sir. Well, guess what? I always hear different. But hey, son knows best, huh?
Of course.
All right. He killing you over here, dog. He killing you, cuz.
Hey, man.
I know we can edit that out. All right, so.
And you didn't edit it out either, by the way.
And I had the nerve to say I can edit that out, and I left it in there.
Yeah, you didn't edit it out.
I need to hear more about this. And it's on tape, too? I'm putting that thing on eBay.
You heard what I said. You need to put me on tape.
So, Sam.
Hey, I knew exactly where it was, too. My thing
is, like I told him, fool, I pulled your mama. So what are you talking about? I ain't got no game, but I got your mama. I mean, come on, man. But I let him have it, man, because it is what it is. But,
hold on, dog. Did you just say I pulled your mama? Now you ain't the stepdaddy. You his real daddy.
Right,
I don't want people to know that.
Right.
It sounds like you his stepdaddy when you said that.
No, but I'm just saying, you want to dog me? I got your mama, and you think your mama all that. So but the daddy, I just ain't got nothing. Just like to this day, it took this man to come to my gym and see my name all on the walls for him to really believe I could hoop. Then he was like, well, yeah, you must. Bo Outlaw told him, hey, man, your daddy was cold like that. He was really the coldest dude in the city. But he didn't. It took him to have to literally see my name on the wall for him to say, okay, you must have been decent. He's just a hater, man. That's the reason I don't like him. He a hater. He's a hater, man.
You call his son a hater.
Yeah, I love him. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life.
Yeah, shut up.
Like I told him, what your woman look like? Compare your women to my wife. That's what I be wanting to tell him.
It's going down.
He done made me mad now. When I get off the phone, I'm gonna call him and go off on him again.
He say when it comes to football, I take advice. But when it comes to girls and stuff, he ain't had that.
And that's why he ain't got no woman now. Even though, man, real talk, this is a true story. I had to go home this weekend for my aunt, and while I was there, I went to what's that little thing that they got? It's like a little bar. I forgot they got it down here too, but their one down there is real nice. They wear they wear the little Scottish kilts and all that kind of stuff. I forgot the name of it. It's like a place where you drink beer and all that. One of my boys had me go, but they had a nice little waitress in there.
Like Twin Peaks, Twin Peaks.
It's called Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
So he was on the phone with me, and the waitress came by and saw him, and she was like, "Oh, he kind of cute," and she was nice too. So then as the dad, man, I'm like, "Here you go, son." I'm like, "Hey, she think you cute." I say, "Let me take a picture." Took a picture and sent it to him. He was like, "Yeah." I say, "Yeah, I figured it was just Stilo." So then, he was getting ready for his scrimmage. This was on Friday night. So this is the only time I actually was proud of him. Forget the fact that he was All-State first team and player of the year. The man said to me, he said, "Dad, yeah, she fine. When I get through this practice, I'm gonna handle that." I say, "My son. That's my son there." So I was proud of him then. I was like, that. So now I won't hold it against him. He's starting to learn. He's starting to learn how to handle his business. He started to learn. He had a nice little cutie pie. But as a dad, that made me proud. Seriously.
That's too funny, dog. You too funny, boy. You hear that? You hear that, Blaze? You hear him talking, Blaze?
Blaze know what I'm talking about. As your son, that makes you proud.
Hey.
That's better than any touchdown I ever seen him get. I was proud that because nowadays these little young boys scared to go holler at these girls. So I was like, okay, so I'm like, let's get it.
That's fun. Now that's funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's some funny business, dog.
Yeah.
That's funny, dog. That boy say, "Well, you too funny, man." Hold up. Oh, my bad, dog. I keep hitting it. That thing keep hitting. But man, we finna get up out of here, man. In the meantime, in between time, before we get out of here, like I said, the early bird special. I put it out there already. The link is in the description for the $15 tickets. If you come into Orlando for the Colorado UCF game, $15 to the Premier Club in Orlando. Coach Hayes gonna be there. My dog AG gonna be there. I've invited all of the Buffalo parents. Coach Hayes gonna foot the bill. I'll pay whatever it costs for them to get in. I'm gonna eat that up. He gonna send it out. So only thing, I only got one request. I don't want to take individual pictures. If I could just take one picture with all the parents, that'd be good for me. I don't need to take a ball. I just want to put it on my mantle back here, dog. Because like I say, believe it or not, people don't believe this, but I do support what Coach Prime is doing. But I also support this game, and I want to talk to, it's my opinion, but I do support what Coach Prime is doing. Like I said, I just know it's not an overnight success, and things take time. But like I said, I do support him, man. Yeah, I do support him, regardless of what other people say, man. Regardless of, like I said, I get it's all entertainment. But like I say, if it is what it is, $15, AG.
Is it gonna be on your website too? Like for some people that don't have a link, if they just happen to see
I'm gonna have to put it up. I'm gonna have to put. You know what? I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put it out on Twitter with the link in there. We're gonna make it all happen, man.
All right.
We're gonna make it all happen, man.
All right, cool. I'll let the parents know too that it's not for their friends. It's just for them. So I got you. I'll make sure that happens.
Well, their friends can come.
Yeah, but they just, right. They got to pay. Right. I'll make sure I get that. Send me that link when we get off, so I can make sure I send it to the parents so they can go. So I'll explain to them everything because we have a meeting tomorrow. We have a meeting with Coach Prime tomorrow, and then we have our own parents meeting the following day. So I'll make sure they know about it all.
Hold up.
Tell Ellen she being messy. Tell Ellen McVP she being messy.
That's not. That's Ellen MVP.
Yeah, MVP. My bad, Ellen. You being messy. How you going? I told you I don't like that interview. But she like my son and that dogged me a few times. It was just one. It wasn't just one time.
Woo.
then the man say he listened to his mom. This is what really got Hayes. He left it out. I go to my mom when it comes to advice on women. Well, Hayes loved that. I'm telling you. Woo.
Hey, I say so when you have it. I say so when you need. Y'all go check that interview. It is a great interview, right? Because a lot of people, some people try to say, "Well, you don't talk to Colorado kids." Like I got a whole interview, but anyway, I said, so when it comes to advice of women, and those are called a player person prospect, I just did one on Gavin Nix and all those guys too. So you get a kind of insight of what these guys think. But I said, man, when it comes to advice about women and stuff, man, you go to your mom. I try to like put her first, like, so you can say, nah, my dad. I said, you go to your mom, you go to your dad. Nah, he ain't got no girls. I go to my mom. She can help me out. I was like, dang, AG.
He was killing me. He was killing me that day. And I don't think I gave him no money that day because he was sure killing me. And Ellen MVP, I want to thank you for supporting the kids. I would just say this to all of the people who are on the show, if you could listen. Remember, these are somebody's kids y'all be talking about. When y'all talking about they sorry and all that kind of stuff, they somebody's kids. And I mean, and I'm all down with, you don't have to feel that Colorado is gonna be is 13-0 or 12. Hey man, it's okay. It's your opinion. But like, remember, these kids had to be half decent if they got a scholarship to go to these schools. And and it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Sometimes they don't do everything they're supposed to do. Sometimes it just don't fall their way. But I just think everybody just needs to support the kids as much as they can. Because at the end of the day, that's in our community. In our community, we need to support all these kids. They have a rough time as it is. And at the end of the day, if they get a scholarship, if they get a degree, if these guys get a degree, then we good.
LMV say you ain't got no girls.
Yeah, I don't. I'm married. So she's right. She 100% right. I married that.
I was married now.
Yeah, I married that. You're right. I've been married for 23 years. So like, only thing I got girl wise is the 5 granddaughters.
Man, the only thing I'll say, if y'all not coming, do me a favor, man. When I put this up, you could take that link, put it out there, man, for the people to see. Like I said, at the end of the day, we'll definitely make it happen. We're gonna get a flyer too that goes out. These are motion flyers, but we're working on a flyer as well that is gonna have a little more information. This is kind of for like Instagram and stuff like that. But we're gonna have a flyer that's gonna have a little bit more information on it and stuff as well. But these are just fun, man. But we're gonna go ahead and roll up out this thing, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. I love the song. I wish I could hear like the whole. I heard Snoop on there and everybody else, but I want to get the real clean version of it. I don't even know if it exists. But we're going straight to the Discord after this. It's 11:06, so I'll probably be in about 11:15. Coach got to try to grab a little something to eat. I'm still on toothpaste and microphones around here.
All
But
right, well, hold it down. We appreciate you.
man, we finna party till.
All right.
Shout out to my dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna see you in the Discord, baby.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. And we out of here, man. We out of here, man. Peace.